Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are going to drive this into your skull until we get understanding how to add and subtract fractions. We are doing a great job, so we're going to keep it up. I've listed up here what we have to do to add and subtract fractions. First, they have to have a common denominator. You have to find that common denominator without changing the value of the fraction. So then we make an equivalent fraction with that common denominator. Then we add and subtract. Please pay attention to the sign. You don't want to miss a problem that you're doing all the right work. And then we have to simplify. We don't leave any improper fractions. It's really that easy. Really that easy. Yes, Travis, I'm going to keep giving you assignments that have this all through the year. You don't have to worry. Come on, buddy. Let's see. Our first question's 2/9 plus 1/3. 2/9 plus 1/3. Let's go to Team Shake because I paid $1.99 for it. I want to get my money's worth. And we have Travis. Do these have a common denominator?
No.
No, they do not. Now, Travis is smart enough to use his multiplication chart, and he could go over and find the common denominator, which is what, Travis? 9. But I'm going to show you how to find it. I take my denominators, and I list the multiples. Now, Travis knew it was 9, so he probably wouldn't have to do that. Most of you knew it was 9. All right, so now, since 9 is our common denominator, we must make equivalent fractions with the denominator of 9, which means my answer is going to have a denominator of 9, unless I have to simplify it and everything. Now, we can't just leave this the way they are. Well, 2/9 is already over 9. So 2/9 can stay 2/9. I don't have to change that because those are the values. I look at 1/3. 1/3. I did the work over here. 3 times what equals 9? 3, 6, 9. So 3 times 3 equals 9. So I multiply these both by 3. And then, oh wait, let's Team Shake. I paid $1.99 for it. Andrea M. What is 1 times 3? 3. Very good. Always check the sign. Always check the sign. Now we know the denominator is going to stay 9. Stay 9. It sounds like canine, like a dog. We have 2/9 plus 3/9. Oh, put your hands down. I'm going to use Team Shake because I paid $1.99 for it. I want to make sure Carter, what is 2/9 plus 3/9? 5/9. Now I know this can't be simplified because I've done these problems for 100 years. But you always want to check unless you're 100% certain, because you don't want to miss a problem where you did all of this right but forgot to do this part. So we're going to list all the factors of 5 and all the factors of 9. 5 is what kind of number? Prime number. So the only factors it has is 1 and 5. 9 is a what kind of number? Composite, which means we have 1 and 9, 3 and 3. That's all of them. But a composite number has more than 2 factors. A prime number has just 2 factors. So what is the greatest common factor of 5 and 9? 1. Because it's the only one they have in common. The only one they have in common. If the greatest common factor is 1, that number is simplified to lowest terms. Good job, guys. You are so awesome at this. If you get stuck, you can always go back and watch these videos. In fact, I put one of them on today's lesson that I recorded yesterday. I'll put this one on too. Our next problem is going to be 5/9 subtract 1/6. 5/9 subtract 1/6. And Brianna, can I subtract those the way they're written? Why not, Brianna? They don't have the same denominator. So I got to find the common denominator for 9 and 6. And Brianna, do you know what it is before we do all the common denominators? If not, that's fine. What's 9 times 2, Brianna? 18. 6 times 2? 12. 6 times 3? 18. They both have an 18. The first number they have in common is 18. So now we need to change both of these so that they have a denominator of 18 without changing the value. And we'll go with Caitlin. What did I multiply by 9 to get 18? 2. If I multiply my denominator by 2, I must also multiply my numerator by 2. And Caitlin, what is 5 times 2? 10. So 5/9 equals 10/18. They are equivalent. The same value. Caitlin, what did I multiply by 6 to get 18? 3. If I multiply my denominator by 3, I must also multiply my numerator by 3. And 1 times 3 is what, Caitlin? Is 3. Is 3. Now I check my sign. It is a subtraction problem. I want to make sure I am subtractioning it. Silas not here. Caitlin! See, it goes back to the beginning and then and randomizes it again once I've called every person. What is 10/18 subtract 3/18? 7/18. Now, I know this can't be simplified, but you want to always check it. And the process, if you know that, is easy. If you're willing to do this, you're going to get it right. If you don't remember what to do, go back and watch a video. I'm just saying. All right, what kind of number is 7? Anybody? Prime. So it only has 1 and 7. What kind of number is 18? Composite. So we have 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. What is the greatest common factor? 1 is the greatest common factor. It is the only common factor. If 1 is your greatest common factor, that fraction cannot be simplified. So that answer is in lowest terms. Boom, shakalaka, peace out. God bless, love you, do something kind today. Save the bees. Give your teacher Dr. Pepper because he loves it. And he'll be less cranky.